Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Friday, the 9th of September, 2022, right at 7 o'clock in the evening. It's still raining a little bit out there, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity's at 94%. Really doesn't feel bad because the temperatures are kind of low. 25 degrees Celsius. So, I think when I get done going for this ride, because I'm just going for a ride to babble and yak, I'm going to grab a box, come out here and clean this dashboard off, and maybe gather up some stuff from the back that needs to go in the house. And possibly, if the humidity holds off, like I said, the humidity's high, but it doesn't feel bad because it's raining and the temperatures are low. So, as long as it continues to feel like this, I'm going to try to set my canopy up and attack that back. Whether or not I do a video of it, I probably will. Just because. There's a couple of things back there that I know are back there that I want to dig out and have available. If you've seen my canopy video, I think I've actually got a couple of them, but I've got at least two tarps back there. I think I've got the big one is in the van. Excuse me. But I want to dig those out, and I need to find my poles. I think they may be in the shed. So, anyhow, it's starting to be that kind of weather. I'm telling you, this air conditioner, I've got it on 1, and it's freezing me out. Wow, they got their power lines down. That's not good. I've been having problems with my lower back. I've got all kinds of problems with my back. I've fractured multiple vertebrae in various places. Broken the ears off of a couple. For the most part, they heal, and as long as I behave myself, they don't bother me. I did something, I don't know, 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, moved the wrong way, and it's been giving me fits. I'm pretty much okay. Like right now, I'm sitting; it's not bothering me a lot. I can still feel a little bit, but like if I go out and walk, like at Walmart the other day or whatever, it doesn't bother me, which is good. And it seems to relieve it. But like going to get out of the truck, and when I stand up, it twinges really hard, and it just makes my back feel weak, kind of like it's doing this number. And yeah, that's not good. It's not a good feeling, and it kind of hurts. So, one of those things, it's like, I don't want to go to the doctor they're just going to want to do run tests and whatnot. And it's going to come back and show the same thing that it's always shown. You know, you've aggravated a muscle, and here's these pills, and go talk to the pain management people. And I can tell you what pain management people want me to do by rote. And I am not going back on those pills. It took me forever to get off of them. So, anyhow. I did a little bit of cleaning in the kitchen today. Nowhere near enough. I know people like, well, the Ole Miss and others, but the Ole Miss, you know, they would start a job, and if they didn't get it finished, then they didn't get anything done that day. I've got to worry about, you know, I've got a bad shoulder, I've got a bad back, I've got bad knees, so I got a lot of the dishes done, not all of them, but then, you know, my shoulders bother me, and then I started picking up this and that, putting stuff away that should have been put away when I used it, but it wasn't, because, you know, I'm going to use it again. Canned goods that I just got either through Amazon or bought and brought, as I unpacked the bags, sat to the side, thought, okay, I'll get to that later, and it didn't. So, you know, stuff like that I got done today. Got a box of trash out. Still need to take like the canned trash out. That's not all that bad. I emptied most of that out into the box of other stuff to make it worth taking that to the dumpster. So, little bits at a time. Even like the counter, the roll around counter that I use, it's got a lot of stuff on it, but it's all stuff that like I use all the time. Hot sauces and my canister of lemon stuff, and just, yeah, all kinds of, you know, ketchup and mustard. I've got a small shelf that they can go on, but they don't really hurt anything where they're at. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going either. I'm just kind of following the road at the moment, which is something I enjoy doing. But I don't have my earbud on either, do I? Put it in my ear and forgot to turn it on. Oh well. The rain has basically stopped for the moment. It's still spitting a little bit. Some dark clouds here coming up in front of me. We're actually heading southwest at the moment. Southside Boulevard, Gate Parkway. We'll take Gate Parkway and go around. Just kind of make a big loop. Maybe we won't. Man, look at this traffic up here. For this traffic, like going into the town center. Yeah, no. No, that's going to be 3 light changes. And then the next light is going to be another 3 light changes. No, thank you. We'll go this way. Maybe we'll just turn around and go back the same way. That'll probably work. So, let's see. Puttering around. I picked up a black light off of Amazon. Of course, I went with the cheap one. I got what I paid for. I'm going to have to send it back because it doesn't do anything. I put some stuff that I sprayed with fluorescent paint right out there by the garden, and that lamp's only 6 feet away, whatever, and it doesn't do anything. Of course, I've got a lot of extra light from the apartments behind me. I thought it was darker than it is. It just depends on when you go out, I guess. So, looking out there, there's a lot of light, like I said, coming over the fence from the apartment complex behind me. And I guess it just kind of washes out the fluorescent with the black light, because it doesn't do a darn thing. So that's like 3 projects right there down the tubes. I wanted to do like a glowing orb, just kind of like floating up in the tree. And yeah, doesn't work. So I don't know, I could probably dig out a real 12 volt or a real 110 UV light, get one from the kids or something. I'm sure they've got one, but I don't think we've had any that are water resistant that I can leave out in the rain. That was why I bought the cheap one, because I intended to leave it out in the rain. And if it got destroyed, oh, excuse me for that high pitch. If the rain destroyed it, it's only like $6. You know, it's not a $35 lamp. So, I mean, we used to waterproof the lamps. I wrapped them in plastic, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to mess with that. Plus, at the moment, I don't have any 110 outside. Everything I'm using is USB. That's the other thing. That light might not be strong enough because it is USB. So, oh well. Really ain't nothing but a thing. I got to thinking, well, I guess I got to thinking about it, but I did a video on that whisk, fly whisk, bug whisk stick, and then yesterday or last night, as I was puttering around cleaning up this and that out in the kitchen, I came across another club that's just there in the kitchen, just in case. And then I thought about it. It's like, man, I've got these things all over the place. Wooden clubs, small baseball bats. Yo, driver. That was smooth. Big old parking lot up here. Changed his lanes, realized the other lane was going slow, and snapped right back in, cutting the car off in the fast lane. Yeehaw. That was almost something. Anyway, I know a couple of the bats and things. I've had projects in mind to do video on. You know, like a zombie basher, putting spikes on them and stuff like that. And then just don't get around to it. It's one of them projects. And I'm sure I've got all the materials that I need stashed away somewhere. So, man, that driver is getting on it. He just pulled around the vehicle in front of him, and he is billowing smoke. There he goes again, coming back in this lane. Couldn't get around him before he caught up to the next line of traffic. This guy's coming around me, this car. I'm gonna go over the other lane. That truck is getting all Harvey Wallbanger. I understand it's Friday evening. Probably wants to get back to base and head home for the weekend. But you have to make it home. Okay, I could have gotten off there. But actually, if I gotten off there, this would have gone probably right just about 25 minutes. I'm going to be pushing this to get up to almost 30 minutes, I think. I guess you never really know with me. It's either a 10 or 15 minute one or a 30 minute one. I cannot make that. They are going too quick. That's all right. I'm going to get off here in a mile. So, anyway, we've been getting a lot of afternoon rains. They're calling for rains through the evening, light rain through North Florida and Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. There are a lot of dark clouds over there, so maybe. See about rigging up my other camera. Whew. Let's see, gas is $3.49 here. I think that's up. I think it was $3.45 here the other day when I came through. All right, people, why are we puttering along so slow? Oh, didn't know where you were going, eh? That makes sense. I need to turn that air conditioner down a little bit more. It's making my nose run. Let's see. I guess we're going to go ahead and call it here. Let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Swatchy, y'all. This thing is not drawing for some reason. Bye-bye.